Hi nail family, how are you? Welcome back. As you can see, I already started doing a fill on my dominant hand. So let's turn the camera around and let me show you how I'm going to do a fill on my dominant hand. I have my e-file set at 20,000 RPMs. The e-file bit I'm using, it's a carbide bit from Erica's ATA. It is called the Safety Smooth Top Barrel. This bit you can use anywhere from 15 to 20,000 RPMs, and you want to make sure you use it parallel to the nail plate and not at an angle. For me personally, when I'm using a carbide bit, and you're going to see in 1 second, when I go back towards the cuticle area, also known as the proximal nail fold, right there with the new growth, I don't bring my carbide bit all the way that far back. So I will take a sanding band and just clean up the rest of it before I do my cuticle work. Now I'm going to go in with my mini sanding bands and just clean up all the extra product before I go in with my diamond bit. Don't forget, whenever you're doing any sort of work on you or your clients, whatever you do to one finger, you always repeat the same process on every other finger. This is something I do personally. Before I go in with my diamond bits, I like to go in with my cuticle pusher and just push back my proximal nail fold, so that way I'm only exposing the cuticle that is on my nail plate, so I know where to use my diamond bit in relation to my new growth and my nail plate. One little tip, as you're watching this beginning part of the video, you can see that I have a little mini nylon brush on my pinky. As you're working with any sort of e-file bit, every so often I do like to remove the dust so that way I can see where I am working. Too much dust means you can't see the nail plate. We're going to go in with the from Profiles Backstage, their Babe line, and this is their bonding base gel. So we're going to take this first, and this is going to go on the back side of my nail where my growth, where my natural nail is, but I'm also going to put a little of this on the free edge over here, because that is where I also have to fix. I'm going to pop this in the lamp. If I can open this. Is the color Natural from the Babe line, and that is what it looks like. Now we're going to start with the slip layer. So I'm going to take my bead of gel and just put this all over the nail. What the slip layer is going to do is it tells the gel where to go onto the nail plate. It kind of like helps it guide it along for you. Now in this instance, usually I don't cure my slip layer, but this time I'm going to cure my slip layer only because I want to get the free edge done as well. And I want to hold that in place. So I'm going to put this on. I might grab a little bit more product than I would necessarily need, but that is okay, because then I could, if I need to file it off, I will file that off. I'm gonna take this and just move that along like this. Okay. I'm gonna pop this in the lamp for 60 seconds. I'm gonna put this on and slowly work this side to side. This may be slightly awkward because this is my dominant hand, and I'm using my non-dominant hand to do this. But as you can see when I'm doing this, this gel is not moving really fast. This is more of a medium viscosity gel, which is really nice if you are a beginner and you want to use something that's not going to be flooding your side walls or your proximal nail fold area, and you want to have a little bit more time to work, like I am right now. gonna pop this in the lamp. Just like my thumb, we're now going to repeat the same process on the rest of my fingers on my dominant hand. And I'll write that process for you on the screen. Once I'm done doing the fill, because it's the same process on my whole entire hand, then I'm going to clean off the tacky layer once everything is cured, and then we're going to go into finish filing, and I'll see you in 2 seconds. For this part, I like to do a combination of using an e-file and a hand file. With my e-file, I will use a sanding band or the mini sanding band. This case, I'm using the mini sanding band, and I'm only using it to go around my side walls and my proximal nail fold, just in case if I accidentally didn't season my nail file properly, I'm not going to run the risk of accidentally nicking myself or my client. The hand file that I'm using is from Ugly Duckling. It is their medium grit hand file. Now, I will admit, when I was doing this portion of the video, watching it back now and editing it, I did not realize that I was still zoomed in really, really close. So therefore, I did not get the actual footage that I wanted to. But while you're doing this part of the hand file, I'm also making sure that all of my nails match in length and shape before I go in with my color or design. Now that my fill is done, this is what my nails look like. I decided to go in with a holiday marble. So one finger will have a green, white, and the gold sparkle. The other finger will have red, white, and the gold sparkle. And then somewhere in the middle, we'll have a combination of all of the colors. I'm gonna go in with my layer of Schmelted. I don't want it too thin, and I don't want this too thick. An easy marble design for the holiday season, or for any time of the year. And we're gonna go in with my colors. And drop that on. I'm gonna have this on like one side and not the whole nail. And if I need to, I'm just gonna pick up a little bit more of that gold. And you see a tiny bit of like green in there, but not like 100%. Okay, I'm gonna pop that in the lamp and the white. That is what I want to pick up. Make sure I get down over here. Okay, and real quick, hold on. I'm gonna take this, go over there, and oops, I need to go back here. Okay, and pop that in the lamp. One thing I want to add, when you are doing a marble and you are mixing colors together, please pay attention to your color wheel, because sometimes two colors, when they blend together, even on a blooming gel, the colors will end up looking like a muddied mess. But I was actually really lucky with my middle finger that this didn't happen. But please make sure you always pay attention to your color wheel before you decide to do colors together that normally don't blend well. The top coat that I'm using is from Profiles Backstage. It is their Color Protector No Wipe Top Gloss. Once I get it on all 4 nails, I will pop it in lamp for a full cure. So nail family, now that we're done, I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial where I showed you how to do a quick fill and some easy holiday nail art. Don't forget, everything I used is always going to be listed in the description box below. And always, as usual, please don't forget to like, comment, share my videos, everything. Anytime you engage with any one of my videos on YouTube, it just kind of sends my videos out there in the world of YouTube a little bit more, so more than anyone else can see it. I'll see you soon. Bye now, family.